Alright guys, it's Dylan here from Kingz Customs. I'm going to introduce you to our fresh N80 Hilux build. This thing is kitted out. Bit of a backstory. Dean came to us with just a stock N80 Hilux, 4,000 Ks on the clock. Genuine Toyota tray, and just wanted some toolboxes and a canopy, and this is what he's got. So basically it snowballed, we just kept on adding stuff and pretty much prepping it to be the ultimate touring build. Kicking off every four-wheel drive build, we need to start with the suspension. It's the most important part of any four-wheel drive vehicle. Setting up for touring, we didn't want to go crazy height. We've gone the 2.5-inch Cowl Off-Road Fox kit. Running the upper control arms, Cowl Off-Road diff drop 30mm. Upper control arms are adjustable. With the 285 70/17s, KMCs, black, P-Plater edition. Okay. No crazy offset here, no stupid size tires, keep the fuel consumption down. Nice road handling characteristics. We haven't opted to do the body mount shot because there's ample clearance. We've got the wheel liners to push the caster all the way forward, giving us a little bit of a heavy steering, which isn't too bad when it comes to the amount of weight on the back of this rig. Moving forward, we've got one of our custom bars, keeping the weight down as it's critical on any touring rig. We've got a 6mm aluminium construction with a 5mm mild steel winch cradle. The winch cradle is tied into the chassis rails with all your crushed cans and 12mm heavy duty recovery points down here. It's all 3D modelled. We design it here in-house, so it's all interlocking. The underbody protection, we've got the 6mm aluminium bash plate. Ties in the winch cradle to the first and second cross member underneath your suspension. We've opted for the 9,500 pound winch from Rundva, XP Premium, silver rope or synthetic rope. We've opted also with the Sabre 70/75 pull block. It's a lot nicer, smoother, no sharp edges, keeps pedestrians happy. Lighting package for the bull bar. We've got a 21.5-inch steady light bar at the front here in the center, and then on the wings we've got 11.5-inch steady light bars hooked up, high beams, auxiliary switches, keeping it all legal. Like every true four-wheel drive, we need a snorkel and an airbox. We've been making snorkels for 5 years, we know it looks good. We've opted for the sable black or texture black, 4-inch, KCN cap, the works, silicone joiners, none of that ducting here. Alright, we've gone with the trusted, tried and true, tested Psycho Performance airboxes. We like working with those guys over there. Perfect fitment, high flow, 3.5-inch or an off-road filter. This one's got the off-road filter. Hasn't been tuned yet, still DPF in, you name it. Everything is stock as a rock. Moving along the car, we might as well just start with the luxury Ocam side steps. Customized it because it's the home of custom. Roof rack, got the Rhino rack platform Pioneer 6, I believe, on top with the backbone system, and that houses 2 gas bottle holders and the Maxtrax. We run out of room everywhere else, so that's where they're going. It's the safest place for them as well. Covering the suspension in the rear, we've got the Petter's 600 GVM constant leaf springs and Cowl Off-Road shackles. Also the Petter's airbag assist airbag bellows. Pretty good unit. They sit between your leaf pack and your chassis with a well-braced bracket. And manual input, it's pretty much all you need. 30 to 40 PSI maximum for anything this much weight. What more could we do to make this ultimate build even better? We've made and designed, tested a 100-litre water tank, aluminium construction, filler on the left, boat fillers, and then a 12-volt pump, tap and hose connect fitting here. As you can see under here, we've got our airline fittings, our Schrader valves to pump up our right and our left airbag. So guys, we've redesigned our tray, our dual cab trays for across the board. This being our first attempt at a whole new style, incorporating 4mm aluminium construction throughout. We're always trying to aim for a better looking design, stronger, robust and long-lasting tray system. We want user-friendly. We want to be able to, the customer to be able to utilize it as an actual tray with a jack-off canopy, tray sides, motorbike carriers, pallets, you name it. Starting down low, right under there, you won't be able to see, but we'll show you some videos. We start with a 4mm steel chassis construction. It's interlocking, it braces from left to the right side, bolts straight down to your chassis rail of your vehicle. and then that sets the standard. So we don't, it's an aluminium tray, but it still runs a mild steel chassis rail. This allows for optimum flex. Doesn't stress out your big 12mm aluminium legs that you might see elsewhere. And it also has a laser cut design, so then we can put water lines, slots for cable ties, electrics, you name it. We've got our 4mm aluminium guard. Now, even before we were building these, we were trying to build them out of 4mm regardless, because they still can take a beating. 3mm aluminium looks good, easy to work with. 4mm aluminium, definitely even stronger. All right. On this side, there's not a lot going on down here. This is just like a fascia panel to fill it in, tied in with the body lines. This is all 3D CAD modeled as well. So we had the scan, we started designing it from the ground up. Tray is 1850 by 1850. It incorporates 2 underside toolboxes, 1 rear trundle drawer, 2 guards, 2 fillers, a weld-on or bolt-on headboard. The headboard includes a 30-litre poly water tank, and then options for left or right filling points. These are the boat, yacht, stainless steel expensive filler points. Got our fuel tank breather nice and high, so we're never going to have any regurgitation. To our toolboxes, sealed whale tail locks. Not a lot that goes in these ever, we find. Everyone just wants them for the look, but we still try and make them as big as possible, but also the main priority here is to make them because that's what we want. All right, double, triple press doors. That rigidity. The reason why I do like this fascia is that we actually integrated this. Now this is actually the toolbox, so there is no fascia. So if you reverse into the McDonald's car park hole, you don't have to repair your tray. You just need to ring me up and I'll send you out a new toolbox, which is also your rear fascia. Hopefully don't smash your lights. Rear trundle drawer is part of the rear fascia. Yes, it has drain holes for this cavity here. Pulls out 1200mm deep trundle drawer. We've got the Opera in here at the moment because there's nothing put in there. So we've also got adjustable dividers, backstay to stop any of your tools, spanners, vapes, durries, Rexona cans getting stuck, and then being able to open this. Notice how there's no rails, no draw runners. We're using these Outback tracked roller runners, which are like 50 kilos each roller. This is a very dusty area, and it's just going to get full of open when you're camping, so this minimises that. And notice how there's no clunkiness and how strong it is. It's sealed as well, you might not notice, but it's actually sealed all the way around, so yes, it is water and dust tight. Underneath this canopy there's a 4mm flat aluminium. You'll see some videos of it. It's got uni-strut channel all the way through the decking and also inside the canopy. The uni-strut basically allows for you to slide a M8 nut.
Today, Junior!
It allows you to slide that anywhere you want to position it and bolt whatever you would like down. So there's no drilling, no grinding, no welding to be done ever, because we've done it for you. Now, if you look back here, there's a whole lot of weight, and every single touring rig, there's a whole lot of weight. It's a dual cab Hilux, not known for spending chassis, but this one, with the amount of weight it's got in it. All right. However, it's definitely recommended, and we always try and push our customers to go the full hog and get chassis bracing done. We pretty much put a 4mm fish plate all the way along. We'll be posting like a kind of an introduction on how to, and then also just like an insight of what we actually do. It is on this vehicle as well. We took the opportunity while we're doing it. So just stay tuned and watch that video before we explain too much, but it's got full hog chassis bracing kit. Full underbody respray front to back. These come out, it's 4,000 Ks or 11,000 Ks on it. It's already got like little rust dots and copper dots around it. Toyota just fuck. Alright, difference, it does last. It is a layer of protection. It'll keep the salt, sand, the mud, dirt and everything off there, and it looks glossy and shiny. No, it doesn't look like it's going on car sales. It looks like it's just rolled off the showroom, how it should roll off the showroom. Nice, custom tray. Canopy. I don't even know what to say about the canopy, to be honest. It's nice. 3mm aluminium construction. Seal on the door. Brace doors. Central locking. Uni-strut flooring. It's the same centers, same hole centers as the tray. So any of these accessories can get removed and bolted straight down to your tray. Something that we like to incorporate, thinking of the future. Not very often do you see people bolting all this stuff back on their tray, but in the short reason that you do, it's compatible. It's called a matrix. Going back to the canopy, it's all 3mm internally braced, top to bottom, front to back. They've got provisions for wiring. All of the internal bracing, it's pretty hard to see in here, but it allows all openings and channels so you can hide all your wiring and keep it all neat. Moving up to the front, we've got the Enerdrive eSystem-F system. 100 amp hour lithium battery. On the other side, it's a massive box, can't miss it. We'll get around there shortly. We've got the e-charger, the DC-DC car input and solar input. 2000 watt inverter to run the grinder off it. We actually was doing a body mount chop off it the other day. Yeah. Quickly touching on our small compact 12 volt system. We've got our simarine, Enerdrive simarine fascia up here. We've got our readouts, got 3 days and 16 hours until it's drained. And we have got the fridge unplugged. So that's purely just running off these lights, the sound bar. So through the menu interface, it usually will show its loads, accessories and fridge. And these are pretty cool because basically you can assign these loads, accessories, rename them and pull them off the shunt, put your actual items there, so all your components there, so fridge, speaker, LED lights. Pretty cool system, it's got plenty of input. Also up here we have the twin USBs. These are mainly to just charge your phone when you're camping, put your phone up here, but also for your awning lights and shower tent lights, and then just a 12 volt SIGGI socket up here. All internally wired. Basically it is all pass-through up behind here in between the tray and the car and the headboard. We've got a couple of pass-through plugs. So we've got an auxiliary Anderson 50 amp and a couple of Deutsch plug pass-through pins. So that will help you get power outside the canopy. Where do we even begin with this canopy fit out? I don't even know, because like there's a fridge, there's a barbecue, there's a pantry, there's a shelf here for your goodies. But I think let's just start with the barbecue because it's what everyone's thinking. MSA DS95 drop slides. Managed to make it work. Dean came to us, said, I've got a barbecue. I said, oh, like a Weber or a little cooker. Jumbuck. So Jumbuck, full size Jumbuck. Look at that. Cooking up all the snaggers for the boys at the footy park, I'd say. So yeah, we got the barbecue, it's on there, it's mounted, it's not going anywhere. Maybe the lid if you don't latch it properly. Alright, hot plates, they're definitely going to go through the roof though if he jumps it. Over here, we've got the MSA DS95 fridge slide again. Got the National Luna fridge here, Legacy, dual control. A bit skeptical about drop slides because they weigh a lot. They both weigh like 48 kilos, which collectively is a fair bit of weight on the left side with the fuel tank and everyone else. They do also like give you a fair bit of room when they're dropped down that you could just like throw clothes and all kinds of stuff up the back when you're fully set up, like if you know you're set up for a couple of days camping. So we've got the SE Exo Gear SE26 speaker, big doof. Everyone's going to be having a rave with this thing. On our toy hauler, it was mint. Up the top we've got a pantry. Yes, it's still accessible when everything's open. There was a bit of a close one here. Moving to the rear, we've got 2 spare tyres. They're on our universal canopy wall mount bracket system. That's something we incorporated. Is obviously we like to think of the future and your tyres get bigger. So basically, we've also made our spigot adjustable by 25mm left to right, which allows when you get a 35, 34, 37, you can keep going wider and wider and your tyres don't start touching here. It's adjustable up, down, left, right. It's got the bottom support as well. Custom 10mm aluminium ladder, quite sturdy, believe it or not. Accessibility to the rooftop tent. Folds away nice and tight. We've got a quick release push catch here. No ugly latches, nada. Nice and sleek. On this side of the canopy, on the driver's side, before we get into it, we've got a KC removable door dog panel. So under these couple of bolts, there's an integrated mesh, security mesh. It's glued and riveted, sealed, and PE sealed to stop water getting inside the canopy. Pick it up. 2 whale tails, central locking again. We've got the storage luggage compartment. We've managed to find a perfect size off-the-shelf camp table that fits right in there. And then behind that is your 200 amp hour lithium battery. We've got our friends at Ocam to whip up a naughty crown design. This is designed for the puppies to claw and just really get into it. While Steams is cutting sick on the 4-wheel drive tracks, these pups are safe in here. We've also got some laser cut logos. Go the Dockers. Go the Eagles. Alright, moving into our modular system. It's the most exciting part of the tray and canopy because it's modular. And I love modularity. Modularity. Custom. Alright. 1-touch handles, complimentary goodies, nice 600mm drawer, 2 300mm drawers, and as you can see, they're quite modular. Believe it or not, this has got an air compressor sitting in here. This one's empty. Adjustable shelves. These panels, these upright divisions are adjustable front to back as well because we've got the E-tracking slide under here. If you look under here, it's our dog mesh door. No puppies are getting in or out from there. Keep your little chipolatas to yourself. Through here, in this tight little crevice, we've got carry bag. We've got the Smart Tech hot water system. It's all rigged up, plumbed up. It's as simple as grabbing these hose lines, whipping them around to our hose fitting under here, pressing the switch, turning the tap, and you've got full 12-volt pressure, whatever, how much pressure? It's got a lot of pressure. It flows out. For the hot water shower awning on the top, which we'll get to in a second, pops out to where I'm standing, and it's actually quite a nice little setup. And believe it or not, the zips here, so you can just reach into your toiletries drawer, if you set it up to be a toiletries drawer, grab your shampoo. Let us know in the comments how you'd actually rather set this tray and canopy package out, and what you guys would do better or maybe worse, but just let us know how you like it, if you like it. And look, don't be too skeptical about the barbecue and the fridge over there. On the shower, we've opted for a Darche Eclipse cube. Set it down with the 4 pegs to reach through to the shower and the hoses here. It's pretty much packaged to mount nicely with our custom brackets off the Darche Ridgeback high-rise tent. The awning, we've gone with the Darche Eclipse 270. It wraps to the front, comes around, it has that little wind pocket that you can tie off to your bull bar. And then it obviously wraps all the way around. Now the high-rise is pretty cool. It comes with your LED lighting inside, enough room to keep your bed in. Very thick mattress, very good quality built tent. Roof, solar panel, 190 watts, Enerdrive. Yeah, we forgot to touch on this, but basically we've got options and provisions for the future. For 2 of them. They're 600 wide or 580 wide, like God knows how long, that long. But 190 watt, plenty of charge. All right. Up here as well, Maxtrax holder onto the Rhino rack platform. Now, a little trick, way more user friendly, but we use the tread push lock here as opposed to the genuine Maxtrax pins, because I'm not sure about you guys, but if you stand on steps or the sill, it's quite awkward to turn those Maxtrax pins. So is this, but I'm on the wrong door. But simple as that, lock it and jam it, and you're ready to get back on the track. XRS Connect, GME, obviously, as you can see by the stick here, best looking aerial on the market. Do we even care if it works? No. Sprayer, she cares. N80s. Find me a better place for the UHF. Alright, so this glove box is meant to be a cool box. Absolutely useless now because we've drilled a hole in the back of it. But nice and clean, hop in. Interior still looks like the mine site workmate car, and you don't even know where the UHF is. Let's talk about the nitty-gritty stuff, alright? Because it's a big custom touring rig. We've added a lot of weight. Yeah, everyone wants to know the numbers, alright? We're not talking price tag yet, alright? Toyota Hilux curb weight's 2110. They do have a ton payload, but it's about 940 factory payload. This rig here is weighed in at 3440. So you need to get it in for the GVM Petters 2620 GVM upgrade. The heaviest of items on this vehicle would be the extra 80 litres of fuel using the ARB Frontier fuel tank. And probably these fridge slides, they're very heavy. Total rough vehicle body modifications on this vehicle, so that would be the tray, the canopy, the guards, the drawers, the roof rack, is around 470 kilos combined. Now that's including all your handles, your latches, your gaff struts, but not including the accessories. Now here's the killer. The accessories that are mounted to the canopy is around 585 kilos of accessories. So fridge, jumper is the lightest. It's like 12 kilos. The 2 tires on the back, 104 kilos of Darche rooftop tent, 29 kilos on the awning. The shower tent's like 12 kilos or so. The tires, the 33s, whatever they work out to be. And we haven't even filled the 100-litre water tank yet. So we recommend in situations like this is to fill up your water tank pretty close to camp. Don't be driving on the highways with an extra 100 litres for no reason. The Enerdrive system pretty much weighs like 50 kilos. Most of it's in the battery. And then everything else with the aluminium construction. So the difference of the construction of being like 3 mil and then running 2.5 mil would be premature cracks, rigidity, and sturdiness. So it's a fine line. We did build the tray out of 4 mil because we want that strength and longevity of the tray and its components. We want to be able to brush up against trees, rock walls, and just scratch the paint off. And guess what? It won't rust because it's aluminium. But weight is a big factor in these builds. It is eye-opening to do a vehicle right from start to finish again and refresh even ourselves on how quick it is to build weight up in a vehicle. Doing this setup again, we'd definitely recommend losing the fridge slides. Awesome design, awesome bit of kit, very good value for money, but it's the 48 kilos that each item weighs is a killer. That's 100 kilos nearly of just pure weight. Stand-up fridge would be a lot less weight than this. Drawer runners on our custom drawer systems. These bad boys, they do add up, believe it or not. Roughly around a couple of kilos each. You got 2 per drawer. This killer as well would have been the rooftop tent. You want comfort, but it's a whole lot of weight up there. So weight is a big killer in systems like this. Get your GVM sorted before or after. Just make sure your builder knows what they're doing with the weights, and definitely chassis bracing. But yeah, we just wanted to run some numbers through on the whole build because I know everyone's going to be asking, how much did it weigh? That looks heavy. Well, it is heavy, but it's also got everything besides the kitchen sink in it. If you do like what you see here, guys, the usual, like, share, subscribe. We're definitely getting into this game, I think. We've got a lot to offer, a lot of value to show. Even across the board, a bit of entertainment, a bit of education. Been in it long enough to finally put my big boy pants on and try this game out and help bring what we do to your living rooms and your phone, wherever you're watching from, and give you guys an insight. So yeah, give us a like, share, subscribe, comment below what you want to see more of. We've got some pretty cool ideas. Also got some pretty crazy builds which I think will consume this channel. But yeah, in the meantime, let us know below what you think of Dean's custom N80 Hilux Tour and build with the lot and the barbecue for the boys. And yeah, let us know.